2021 RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, episode 113.
113, yes.
Yeah, baby. I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
And you're listening to the beautiful dulcet stereo tones of your boy's voice. We got a dual microphone setup.
A what?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm
A
gonna
dual
delay listening to it and hearing myself
don't listen
and
to
saying it.
That's where you're gonna get fucked up.
All right, I guess you're right. So let's just.
I am
let's
right.
Just fucking on a wing and a prayer, my friend. You know.
A wing and a prayer.
On a spider leg and prayer. How about that? Not good, right?
No.
Yeah. Well, our episode is the long-awaited return of the RudeBoyz RankUp over on our Twitch channel. We're gonna record that in a little bit, as per, I guess, real time, not posting time. So you can check that, hopefully in the archives, maybe if I hit record. But we're gonna be ranking all the live-action Spider-Man costumes. We just came back from Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
We've got some thoughts. We will keep the spoilers together. We will let you know what the dealio is up with that. But first, Tommy, what do we got in our mouths?
Some delicious, it seems, homemade eggnog.
Homemade eggnog, yes. I got this recipe online. It's called aged eggnog. It is cream and milk and an egg and Demosaurus syrup.
An egg and eggnog?
An egg and eggnog.
Oh,
can you believe it?
Fuck, no.
Yeah. Brandy, rum, and bourbon. So.
Brandy rum.
Brandy, rum, and bourbon.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, grammar guy. Get out of here.
Good job.
Let's clink it up.
Good job fucking doing shit properly.
I know, right? Clink it up.
That didn't show up.
It's pretty full. That's what she said.
Whoa! That is good.
Pretty tasty.
It is.
That was a good reaction. I like that.
Wow!
What are your thoughts, Tommy?
That'll put some fucking hair on your nuts.
It's good, right?
Wow, yeah.
Couple, not maybe a couple, not several couples. Like maybe two.
I might be good with one,
This is pretty,
unless you pre-made a batch.
No, I did not. It's hard to do when you make stuff with eggs. It's really hard to make shit in batches. Like even whiskey sours, you kind of want it to just be one and done. You know, I mean, it's not an egg either way, but you know what I mean. Like when you're doing shit like that,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to dilute it. You want all the foam. You want all the whippiness of that egg in one drink. Whippiness.
What?
That is a mixology term. If I just invented one right now.
Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
The cool whip.
Why do you keep saying it that way?
Say what way?
What? Ugh. All right.
Yeah. So, you ready to move on? We got a big old Blitzkrieg, baby boy.
Yeah, Blitzkrieg is actually pretty beefy.
We got some CatchUp going on.
Yeah.
We got some Spider-Man talk like we talk about, and we got obviously the topic.
Yeah.
And we got, again, last episode of 2021, giving of the gifts. Mwah. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, giving of the gifts. This has been a fucking epic of giving of the gifts.
Tom, let's go right into Blitzkrieg gifts.
Had to fucking drive home, get your goddamn gift.
Okay. I mean, I was, you can be on the
Huh?
off the hook, you know?
No,
No?
it's my shame. I
have like this weird Catholic guilt about you. And
I'm gonna throw a fucking shoe at you. I'm gonna go into Blitzkrieg.
Old school medieval rage that come along with it.
I'm gonna crucify your ass.
That is some old school.
Yeah.
Let's have some Jewy rage.
Whoa!
The Jews killed Jesus.
Whoa!
They crucified him.
Whoa!
That's just history.
Well, it was more the Romans that crucified him.
Yeah, but guess what? Christianity didn't exist.
Yeah.
Go
Anyway.
figure, right?
All right, calm down. Thanks for the fucking history religious lesson.
You're welcome, buddy.
Fucking
Happy holidays. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Let's move on into Blitzkrieg.
Starting off in
Happy
games as we always
holidays
do.
to
Are
you.
you gonna shut the fuck up?
I'm gonna do the intro now. Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Starting off. God damn. Games as we always do. Game Awards Fallout.
Game Awards Fallout. Tommy Boy. Game Awards happened. Did you know about that? Did you hear about this?
Is that what that bullshit was on this past Thursday that I watched?
Yes, that's correct. That I watched. What did I watch?
Or what? Like They gave out what? 2 awards?
They gave out several awards. But
2.
it's mostly all just about the previews and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And Imagine Dragons and performing, you know?
Which I'm fine with. Well, Imagine Dragons was... They were a huge part of that show Arcane that's on Netflix.
Okay. That's that League of Legends show.
Yeah. They did all the music.
Okay, cool. But yeah, Game Award Fallout.
Are you not a fan of Imagine Dragons?
I'm neutral to Imagine Dragons.
Okay.
Did you know Imagine Dragons, their debut album, was actually going to be the soundtrack to Spider-Man Shut Off the Dark?
Really?
Or it was, yeah, before Bono put his Irish dick in it.
Damn.
That's true, he did do that. Yeah, so, like the song Radioactive, that was written for that show. The basis of thereof.
They did,
they're a big bunch of dorks. Yeah, fuck
yeah,
it,
they
whatever.
did,
Imagine Dragons?
They did a video package for Finn Balor in NXT.
Speaking of packages, let's unpack this. All right, so the game It Takes Two wins Game of the Year. That is a good RudeBoyz Game Club game. It's a co-op game. It's done by the same people who did. Remember that prison game we tried to play? A Way Out. Stop it. We had a good time.
We never finished it.
You know what? We will. Hey, you know what?
We won't.
What are we doing on the first? Besides recording. Maybe we'll do a stream. It's on Game Pass too.
I ain't doing shit on the first.
You are gonna play this game with me to completion.
You are gonna kiss my ass on the first, dude.
Also, notable winning Metroid Dread, one best action adventure game. Your game of several years. Your ongoing game of the year, Tom.
Yes.
Final Fantasy XIV, one best ongoing game.
Yes.
Game of game. Guardians of the Galaxy, best narrative. We're gonna talk about that in a couple episodes, but later, you know.
Yeah.
And then they had a bunch of debuts and previews and shit like that.
Star Wars Eclipse.
Yes. This was we talked about this on a Blitzkrieg maybe a month ago. We did.
I think last episode we talked about.
Quantic Dream was rumored to do a Star Wars game, and lo and behold, here it is.
Right.
Yep. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, what they showed looked pretty. It ain't gonna look like that, though.
Yeah. Slitterhead.
Yep. This is done by the former Silent Hill people. Team Silent, I think that they were called over there. Tom was definitely silent as he was using.
Yeah, it looks like you play as like a cock monster.
I have no idea what's going on in this game at all.
It looks like you play. It looks like you play as a cock monster, and you're.
This is the new Death Stranding trailers. What is happening? Yep.
Oh, great!
Yep. Wonder Woman game got announced.
Yes.
Monolith. These are the people who did those Lord of the Rings games back in the early PS4 generation.
Okay.
Yep. So
what, like Shadow of Mordor?
Shadow of Mordor. That was it.
Okay.
Yes. Suicide Squad. There was actually some gameplay. Did you see this?
I did.
Okay. Thoughts? I don't think it's for me.
I want Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. Yeah, I'm a little more excited.
Give me more fucking Gotham Knights. I think it looks like it's gonna try to do a lot of like online play. Suicide Squad. And I don't.
It's supposed to be like Borderlandsy or something like that.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that in my comic book video games.
I'm quite alright with that. Yeah, Marvel's Avengers. We're looking at you, buddy. When you crashed and burned, and you were just blah. What about this Gollum game, Tom? Did you see this Gollum game too? No. They're making a Gollum game. Oh my goodness, Gollum's here. It's Smeagol, everybody.
It's me, Smeagol.
No, Smeagol, what are you doing here? Are you fresh from the Game Awards?
Yes, I am. I wore my best loincloth.
Listen, can you get these fish heads out of here, please? Just get these out of the studio. That breath is just bad. Well, anyway, tell us a little about your game, Gollum. We don't do research here. Apparently, it's like a trap making game or some shit. I don't know. That seems pretty cool. Like you're just a little trapster.
I will get those.
Isn't that true? You know what, Gollum? We're gonna come back to you for an exclusive interview when we figure out what the fuck your game is.
I will get those and trap those hobbitses and boil them and mash them and yum.
Okay. That seems really fucking. You got some issues there, Gollum. I don't want to be the first to say this. I think you got some issues there.
Fuck out of here, Gollum. Go.
Maybe we'll see you on the hype episode. I don't know. Maybe we'll look more into this fucking Gollum game. I don't know. I mean, for the sake of getting Gollum back in the studio, maybe. What else you got?
I haven't pulled out Gollum in a while.
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-wah.
Final Fantasy
Dick jokes. Isn't that fun when people say the point of the joke? Isn't that fun? Moving on.
I don't do that.
You know what is that? Norm Macdonald does. Rest in peace, Norm.
We'll be talking about Norm Macdonald, I'm sure, right? No, we're not. Okay.
I bought the book. I didn't start the book.
Oh, I thought you did. You can't fucking post something and not start it, you fucking asshole.
I 100% can and 100% did.
You fucking asshole. Anyway, Final Fantasy 14 sales have stopped temporarily.
On purpose.
Yeah, because they just can't. Yoshi P, that's the developer.
Right.
Yeah.
Super Mario World. Yep. Yoshi.
Yeah, he's suffering from success. Like, this game is so fucking... Everybody wants to fucking play this game. Like,
I think it's a combination of obviously the DLC, all this Game of the Year stuff coming out, people fucking falling off of WoW.
Yeah, yep.
And and good on them, because this was definitely a success story.
Yeah.
You know, a couple years ago, Final Fantasy 14 was floundering, didn't know what to do. It took the time to fucking Realm Reborn itself, and you know,
and they
it's succeeding. Good for them.
Yeah.
They can't handle it.
Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. I mean, granted, the waits haven't been that bad this week. Like, I've actually managed to get in a couple of times.
What a world this is! I actually managed to play my video game.
Yeah, right. Like, I only had to wait 40 minutes to play. Like,
good for you.
But no, I mean, it's great. I'm super glad for it. It makes me very happy. I will hopefully be in Shadowbringers by mid next year. Yeah. Okay. You know what it is, man? I get very distracted. Like, I get very distracted. I'm like, ooh, I want to make this character. I want to play as this class.
And, yeah, I mean, your Final Fantasy Odyssey at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
I think it was what? Remake this 10, 13.
No, 8.
15.
8.
And then you were
I'm still dabbling in 15.
Still dabbling in 15.
Yeah. 10, I'm a little stuck on. 8, I really didn't dig on.
Right.
I mean, I love the fucking, like, you know, hey, here's a sword and a gun.
Right.
Have fun.
It's like the Kingsman, that movie.
Yeah, no, these fucking...
22nd in motion pictures.
Yeah, fucking gun... Yeah, these gun blades look 100 times better than anything that fucking movie could produce.
Alright. So you want Rasputin murdering people?
So, yeah, you know, it's also, you know, keys are, like, you know, they can't get, like, you know, keys for the game. So it's, you know, they gotta work on the servers, which they are, and that's why they've held off on allowing any more people into the game.
It seems to be working.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because you're able to get in.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yep.
Alright, what else we got time? Let's keep it Blitzkrieg.
Whoa!
I'm sure that we're gonna get an opportunity to talk about Final Fantasy 14 again.
Are we?
I mean, you are.
I'm sure. Going into comics.
Yes.
Believe it or not, we have comic news.
We got some bummer comic news.
Well, I added something a little more uppy. George Perez, who is very pinnacle in art of the comic world. Mm-hmm. His run on Avengers, Teen Titans, like, you know his art.
Right.
Yeah,
I've seen it once. Obviously, the news broke.
Yeah. He's announced that he has terminal pancreatic cancer, and he's not going to seek any more treatment because they just, you know, everything that they've tried hasn't worked.
Right.
And he just doesn't want to put his body through it anymore. So, George Perez, we love you here at RudeNation, and
yeah,
that's going to suck.
Stay strong, my friend.
Yep.
I know you listen.
Chris Claremont is writing a Gambit series.
Right.
This is part of that, like, X-Men Legends.
Right.
It looks like it's like the side stories of when Gambit was running around when Storm got turned into a kid.
Sure, yeah, that will work. I know that.
No, it's actually a very popular arc where she got turned into a kid, and that's when he joined the, essentially that's when he joined the X-Men.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be like the his new project that he's doing, because he's been doing a lot of these like little projects.
Right.
So yeah, that's cool. Starting off in movies.
Let's start off in movies. Yes.
Going to movies. Shut the fuck up.
Let's go to the movies.
Shut up. Kevin Feige is sticking cocks back into the MCU as of now.
Yeah, well, okay. Yep. Well, I mean, he announced to the world that Charlie Cox is going to be Matt Murdock again.
Yeah, I think he's actually going to be showing up in Echo.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
In the yellow suit.
Well, it sounds like you're just rumoring right now.
It's more or less confirmed that he's going to be donning the yellow suit.
Donning.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, my God. Well, speaking of rumors, though, Tommy, the rumor is that Leticia?
Whatever.
Right? The actress who plays Shuri is going to be out of the MCU due to her not wanting to get vaccinated.
Yeah, good fucking riddance.
Okay, there you go. Well,
sorry.
Listen.
Nope, you're going to be a scumbag? Fuck you. You're not going to do the right thing?
Right.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fucking bye-bye. Have a nice life.
Yeah.
Wakanda will live without you.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say on the subject. You're not entitled to a job. If your job requires you to get vaccinated,
and
you choose not to, then you choose not to have that job anymore.
Exactly.
I hate to say it. It's not like a bipartisan thing. It's
Nope.
a matter of being like, listen, if your job required you to wear pants and you didn't want to wear pants, you're going to get fired.
My job required me to wear pants.
And you wear shorts. Barely.
Well, no, I mean,
down to your knees. So.
I mean, does that mean I could wear my shorts just as like my boxer shorts? Because I'm wearing shorts.
Give it a shot. What do you got to lose? Your job. What else we got, Tom? Let's keep it Blitzkrieg, buddy boy.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Wow. Trailer talk.
You fascinating about you and your underwear at your job.
I have awesome underwear.
So this happened after we recorded.
Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Coming out Rude-tober 7th, 2022.
Rude-tober. I love it. It's back, baby. Never left. Rude-tober's the mindset.
Exactly.
Next Rude-tober, Across the Spider... We got a new trailer for the Spider-Verse, and we now know it's a two-parter. And they're working on both parts simultaneously. It's great. So the trailer, Tommy, if you remember correctly, you get an older Miles, an older Gwen.
Yep.
You're going to go skipping through the Spider-Verse, the multiverse, if you will, of Spider-Men, Spider-People. See a little Spider-Man 2099 up in the mix. It's exciting. Looks great. Can't wait. Gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks... it just looks as good as the first one.
And then Spider-Verse, fantastic film.
Yep.
Fantastic motion picture.
Yep. Sonic 2 coming out in 2022.
Yep, I think April 8th, 2022, because we saw the trailer actually when we saw Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This came out during the Game Awards too. This looks so fun.
It does, yeah.
And when I first saw Sonic the Hedgehog, earlier this year, I was very much blown away because the trailers were like, the trailers are trailers.
Yeah.
Obviously, the notoriously bad CG, but that movie surprised me. It was fun. This looks a lot more fun because obviously you got Tails. As soon as they got on the fucking little biplane, that Tails was flying around, I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking in. This is good. This is like Sonic 2 ending, Sonic 3 beginning. This is good. And Knuckles is up in the mix, voiced by Idris Elba.
Idris.
Okay. I've never heard him say his name, so. What?
Why don't you pay attention to the world around you?
Secrets of Dumbledore, also April 2022. Did you
April
see this trailer?
8th.
Also April 8th? Wow, man. Busy day.
Yeah.
For moviegoers in April.
Yep.
2022. My birth month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to see any of those
Some fucking
in theaters.
Jerk.
So what do you think about this trailer, Tommy?
Did I watch this trailer?
Oh, my God. Well, you know what? I can tell you this. You probably didn't, because it's all nonsense. I saw the trailer. I'm like, what the fuck? The biggest takeaway is Mads Mikkelsen is now Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
He's a Russian. It's a German thing. Grindelwald.
It's Grindelwald. It's pronounced Grindelwald.
It's a made-up name, first off.
Well, made up or
really
not.
Made up.
Made up or not. pronounce it fucking correctly.
Don't pronounce it. Anyway,
I can't wait to
the
see.
main antagonist of this Harry Potter prequel trilogy.
Yeah,
Mads Mikkelsen.
replacing Johnny Depp because of the nonsense that was going on with Johnny
He has
Depp.
a personal life situation
Yep.
going on.
With that fucking
Here we go.
Amber Heard skag.
Wow, wait. All
No,
right.
fuck her.
Oh, all right.
Fuck her.
We're going for two. Who's going to be the third? Who's going to be the third this episode, everybody? Hope you get your scorecards ready.
Who was the first?
First was fucking Shuri.
Oh, yeah.
You've already forgotten.
Yeah.
That's how little these people mean to you.
Exactly.
You know what? Hey, listen. Indifference is the opposite of love.
Yeah.
So, moved on.
I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen to his eyes.
Yep, there it is.
Because that guy, he can't have anything not happen to his eyes in movies he's in.
Every time Mads Mikkelsen gets brought up.
I'm not fucking wrong. Prove me wrong. Yep, that's what I
I
fucking
don't know
thought.
a lot of Mads Mikkelsen's work to tell you.
You know enough.
I know
To know that I'm
you're
right.
You're not right. It's just a coincidence. It's just a trend you're picking up on. And Tom, you're all about the trends. So
Moving on to
Trendsetter,
television.
movie breaker.
This makes me so fucking happy. Cowboy Bebop canceled.
After one season.
Fuck this.
Listen, I was personally not interested at all. I don't really hold Cowboy Bebop to a high standard. I get it's like, well, I get it. I was never a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm being honest.
Do you know any fun facts about Cowboy Bebop?
No. What do you got?
Huh? No.
I was more of a hip hop rocksteady guy instead of Cowboy Bebop.
What's...
Hey, here's a fun fact.
I
Also,
want to punch you in the face.
Bebop is the boar. Rocksteady is the rhinoceros. So if anybody forgets, it's the first letter of the name and the animal. That's a fun fact for you.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you. Tom, just in case you ever forget, gun to your head, which one was the rhino?
Bebop.
I'm going to slap you in the mouth. Cowboy Bebop's canceled. A long list of live-action anime that Netflix has just botched.
Just another
Can't wait for their Gundam show. Oh, no.
Can't wait for them to destroy Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, yeah, that's coming. One Piece they got going on in the mix.
It's gonna be
doing
no
fucking-
piece.
are they
It's gonna be
doing,
fucking no piece.
Are they doing the live-action Airbender? Or is that Paramount Plus?
No, it's fucking...
It is Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man walking.
Yeah, Netflix, you're gonna be going bye-bye on my streaming service. Fuck you.
I need to make like a supercut of every time you're gonna say I'm canceling Netflix.
Fucking $15.20. Fuck you. For what? What are you fucking raising the price for? There's nothing there. You fucking assholes.
Listen, Stranger Things.
That's never coming out.
Or it'll come out. New Pennsylvania, eventually.
Okay, I'll just come here and watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna charge you.
We can watch it
$14.
together. We can watch it together as friends.
What else we got? Tom?
Yeah, fuck you. That's what we got.
Wait.
Shut up. Rey Mysterio getting his own cartoon in 2022.
Yep, over in I think the Cartoon Network over in Mexico is doing like a Lucha Libre cartoon starring Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
So in the long lines of luchadors who
You
had
almost said
a
Luchasaurus.
little bit, yeah. Luchadors who had their own who kind of stepped in, like your masker asses, even your Jushin Thunder Ligers. I know he wasn't a luchador, but he was a masked wrestler. You know, it's a marketable thing, you know? And he's been in the game for fucking decades.
And he's
So
had
we should get a little cartoon.
he's had 8 knee surgeries.
He has, yes. I've had surgery in my knee 8 times.
Great. Gotham Knight series in the works at CW.
Yep. I'm thrilled. Moving on.
Just stop.
Listen, it's a cash cow for them.
Ow. Nothing in wrestling. Etc. Fucking God. Fuck. I fucked up. Anne Rice passed away, who was the writer for Interview with the Vampire. The Vampire Chronicles,
Right.
The Taming of Sleeping Beauty. wait for a snide remark.
You know what I was thinking about it, but you're doing an in memoriam right now. It's really poor taste if I do that. So
Really? That has stopped you?
It is. I'm sorry. I mean, you called me out on it, so I'm like, I can't do it now. But
Come on.
No, I was gonna keep making fucking Dracula jokes. Sorry. You know, it has nothing to do with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with. But you know, she was definitely influential in the literary
yes, absolutely.
world.
Yes.
So,
mystery, fiction, horror.
Yeah.
Sect.
Yeah. To you, Miss Rice, whatever. Rest in power.
Rest in power. Clink it up.
There we go. That was actually better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Tommy, let's move into some holiday catch-up.
Ugh.
Like that holiday catch-up.
Someone says bad as saying, "Yo, try this fruitcake. It's moist."
We're back on the moist kick again.
Moist. I'm back on the moist kick.
Asshole. Never again.
What?
So,
You'll never laugh? Good. Your laugh is putrid. Stink. Stank. Stunk.
anyway. What a card, Mark.
What have you been up to?
So I finished up the first.
Cool.
We got the momentum coming off of our Sinister Six episode of last edition of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Episode 112.
Episode 112, very good. So I
I've been good with the numbers.
Not found, I knew where it was the whole time. I got into finally Superior Spider-Man. So I got the first run of that, the first Ultimate Collection. I guess it's only in two collected editions plus the companion. This is the Dan Slott. I wouldn't say magnum opus because like his big thing was Spider Island, but like one of his big things that he did, one of his big kind of like needle movers he did in the Spider-Man books, was that he took a dying, decrepit Otto Octavius and had him mind swap with Peter Parker. So now Otto Octavius is running around in Peter Parker's brain, where Peter Parker is now effectively dead. And let's just see what happens.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's pretty interesting because how he writes Peter now, or Otto, is very much a villain, but he's trying to do good. Like he calls Mary Jane woman, you know, like away from me, woman, or something like that. So it's like, and people are like not picking up on that. You know, it's just like, wow, you don't talk like that, Pete. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they're like, oh, you're not quipping as much or whatever, or like you really sound like a villain. You know, they pick up on that, but it's passing.
Right.
But his whole thing is that he realizes how much Peter has squandered his power, and he wants to be the superior Spider-Man. Yeah. He basically gets a whole bunch of spider bots to just run around the city and act like his unseeing eyes.
Yep.
He then basically gets control of the defunct Raft, which is the super villain prison. Yep. And makes it his own fucking headquarters, so super villain. He gets a bunch of fucking minions and robots and shit. Yep. So I'm really enjoying it. Where I'm up to right now is he basically kind of destroyed all the crime in New York. But underground, the Goblin is making his own crime empire. I don't know if it's Norman, because if it was Norman... Oh, no, well... No, Norman is... Dark... No, I'm also reading something else, so that's why I'm a little bit confused. I don't think it's Norman.
I think you're wrong.
Well, either way, they're not showing that it's Norman. So it's like, ooh, maybe it's not Norman.
Now,
you know, it's like his face in the shadow sort of thing.
I don't want to say too much.
Well, what's your question?
Has he met his love interest?
Yes, he has. Anna Marie Marconi.
And now, has he also met up with the Avengers?
He has on occasion, yes.
And they wanted to like test his brain pattern.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's when basically Otto realized there's something wrong with his brain, and he
realizes that there's two.
That Peter is still kind of like psychically in him.
That shit is just so funny though, because like, you know, he starts like seeing like him, like Otto and Aunt May.
Yes. Yeah. No, I remember you mentioning that before.
And Peter's like, no, I don't want to see this. Yeah. Oh, Aunt May.
But yeah, I really did enjoy it. Obviously, I still want to pick up the other volume and the companion, and just keep
It's
on,
so good.
Keep on
It
keeping on.
really.
Yeah.
I love
It was
that.
something that I was just like waiting to get into, and then once I gotta pick back up Ultimate Spider-Man, but like I'll get into that. Hell yeah.
I absolutely. That is one of my favorite Spider-Man costumes.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good. How it sort of like starts to develop.
Yeah.
Until he gets into full-on superior Spider-Man mode.
Yeah.
Like you see like his eyes getting like like the lenses.
Yep.
And his the claws starting to form on his hands. Not form, obviously he's making like augments because he's like, why doesn't fucking Peter do this shit?
Yeah.
You know.
It's like a cross between like, to 2099. Yeah. Because like he's got claws.
Yeah. Definitely can see the parallels there.
And like other Spider-Man costumes. No, it's a real. I enjoyed the shit out of it, and I was very sad that it was only 2 volumes.
Well, I think it's probably like a year's worth of books. You know what I mean? So it's not like 100 issues, but it's like 30 something issues plus like the shit leading up to it. What was weird? So like I didn't obviously read it when it happened, monthly, weekly, whatever, but the collection starts off with Peter and Otto already swapped. Like, you don't see it happen. It's just something like, Otto in Peter's body goes to Otto in Peter's body.
That happened in Amazing Spider-Man.
Close to 700 or 600. I don't remember.
I think 600 because 700 was
I think 800 was Red Goblin, if that's what you're about to say.
Okay, so that was me.
Okay.
And then I think that was 7.
I think, I think close to 700. Really cool cover there. That's the one with like it's like a picture collage of like, it's like Spider-Man's eye, and like the whites are all like the side characters. The blue is like is Venom, and the reds are all Spider-Man, some Carnage. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it, and I really definitely want to pick up the rest of the saga.
The saga.
Yeah, the saga, if you will.
The Saget.
You been reading anything? The Bob Saget.
The Bob Saget.
Here I am. On the road again. This is power.
Yeah, you like. Oh God, you're an idiot.
What have you been up to, my friend? Reading anything lately?
Yes, I have actually started. I've had the books for like 15 plus years, so I started reading Lord of the Rings.
Very good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm proud of you. But yeah.
You can read, good boy.
I knew you were.
You're literate. Not a complete goon.
I know you were. So is this how many pictures it's gotten?
None.
Oh, what?
Well, in the beginning, it has like the map of Middle Earth.
Can you read a map?
You can.
That's so mean. I'm sorry.
Because it has words of where things are.
Fair. Okay.
You fucking idiot.
Wow.
You hurtful prick.
Yep, that's me.
Yup. Shut the fuck up and eat, you nog. I mean, that's all. I just started. Like, I'm in chapter 1. It is a very wordy,
nog. Sorry, eat my nog.
I said drink.
No way to
know.
It's very wordy, right? Tolkien.
Yeah, I mean, but it like he immerses you in that world,
right?
So,
okay,
I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
Give me about like 3 years to finish all 3 books.
Hey, listen, I couldn't tell you the last time I read 3 books in 3 years. So
yeah,
who knows? Let's start a new leaf. I actually just started Shadowland because Superior Spider-Man destroys Shadowland. So it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he does.
Let me go read the origin of Shadowland.
Shadowland was another good one.
No other reason why I'd be reading Shadowland.
Because it's a good fucking story.
Right, but no other topical reason.
It's a good story.
What else have you been up to, Tom?
Playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, okay, so I finished Guardians of the Galaxy. So tell me about Guardians of the Galaxy, because I don't want to... I really enjoyed it, but I told you that. A great romp. You okay?
Yeah, a little sleepy.
That's okay.
Tell me about it. I'm enjoying it. Like, one, I never knew I needed Drax and reading glasses.
They are so good.
Yeah.
I remember when this game got announced, people were like, ugh, really? Like right after the stink of Marvel's Avengers.
I was one of those people.
Yeah. Stink of Marvel's Avengers, and it was like it's like a team-based shooter, not a team-based, but you're controlling a command-based shooter. I don't know what you would call it.
Still getting used to the whole like trying to like have them help
They
you.
They ease you into it pretty good,
but I forget.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like as Star-Lord, just blasting guys instead of actually building up the team meter or whatever. But it is a lot of fun. The dialogue is fantastic. Sometimes I'm just like, I just want to wait around and let them talk themselves out.
Yeah.
And I've never gotten repeat conversations until like the last mission.
Okay.
Because I'm sure they were just like, okay, wrap this up. Let's go. Come on.
Enough.
Instead of like 10 takes, you're doing 2.
Yeah.
Let's go. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a good story, I think, too. Yeah, the Guardians are great. In this incarnation, they're fine in MCU.
What costume did you run around as?
I kept them as the OGs. Unless I felt like a need, they stayed in their regular standard outfits.
Right now, I have Groot in his movie one.
Okay.
I got Peter in the video game one.
Right.
Though since I have a Square Enix account for Final Fantasy.
Right.
I was able to download the Warlord outfit.
Nice.
So
I think that's just like an early unlock too. So it's like it's not like a bonus. You'll get it. Like I think I've gotten that one too.
It was a bonus. It was a bonus with the game.
Yeah. No. It's an early unlock if you sign. Yes, it is.
You have to have a Square Enix account to get it.
I don't have a Square Enix account because I unlocked it.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. All right. Listen, we'll agree to disagree.
No, I'm telling you, you're wrong.
There it is.
I'm not giving you that Christmas gift.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take that Christmas gift. You mean this one right here?
Go ahead, say something.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
Video game wise, also, I via Game Pass, I started playing Halo. Because well, the new one came out, and Halo was just something I never really fucking fucked with.
Right.
Because I was never an Xbox guy. I think I played, like, the Anniversary Edition, like, I don't know, when it came out on 360, and I was like, alright, cool. I definitely see... So I'll make this relationship. I never played Final Fantasy VII when it came out.
Okay.
And if I look at it now, I think it's junk. But I remember where I was when games like that came out. So that I can respect that being a big deal. I was never a PlayStation guy.
How can you say Final Fantasy? I don't give a shit whether you're a PlayStation guy or not.
In 2021, that game is junk.
You're not allowed. You can't say that if you've never played it.
I just did. Oh, really? We're able to pass judgment on things that we have no respect to?
What do you mean? Like what?
Oh, I mean, Blaze Pizza.
Fuck that place.
You never ate it?
Huh? I've seen it, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And we're talking about games, not pizza. It's a fucking different animal.
Okay. Did you give Ocarina of Time a fair shake?
I did. And I did. You know I did. The fact that I
probably played more Final Fantasy VII now.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I got to,
after
Aerith died, spoiler, and I had amnesia. He was rolling around in a fucking wheelchair.
Okay, fine.
I'm like, this is not fun.
Ocarina of Time's not good.
Closer spit take.
Would be the first time you spit away fluid.
Swallow it.
Good boy.
What is you got anything else going on in your life, in your neck of the woods? Except for maybe the best movie we've seen all year.
We saw Old Yeller.
We saw Old Yeller in theaters. Double feature with Clifford the Big Red Dog. No, we did not see.
Fuck that movie.
We did not see those dog movies. But speaking of dog movies, there's gonna be a movie called Dog with a dog in it.
Which that movie post, I really thought it was John Cena.
It did look like Channing Tatum.
Channing
Tatum.
I thought you said Channing Tatum.
Yeah. I understood the thought process. You didn't have to explain it.
Yeah, well.
Proud of, baby.
Well, that's what we do.
Happy holidays.
On the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, we explain jokes.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Because we're dim-witted.
We are dim-witted, yes. Spider-Man No Way Home
Yeah.
came out in theaters. We watched it.
Yes, we did.
Spoiler-free review right now. We both liked it.
Loved it.
Definitely both of our top 3 Spider-Man's movies. Up there with Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
I like the MCU ones, but the rewatch we did recently of Spider-Man 2, that definitely picked it up.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I have a better appreciation for it. Not like that junk game Final Fantasy VII, but
or that fucking piece of shit Ocarina of Time.
See, I like how you would not have brought that up unless I brought it up.
Yeah, well, look, you want to.
Who wanted this?
You want fucking. You want to fucking.
Go?
You want to throw fucking rocks at someone. I'm gonna shoot you with an AK-47, right? Isn't that the Roddy Piper promo? Some shit like that.
Roddy, rest in peace. Yes, so that was our spoiler-free review.
Yeah.
Nation. RudeNation, we are warning you ahead of time. We are going to now talk spoilers for No Way Home. We're going to talk freely about No Way Home, and that will include spoilers. I'm going to leave a timestamp in the notes. So,
if he remembers.
I will. This is important. This is important to people. We do follow the whole 2 weeks too bad. This is Spider-Man. This is your boy's boy. We're going to be talking freely about No Way Home. I was going to say No More Heroes. No Way Home.
Oof.
And just follow the timestamp. I'm going to just basically segment where we're talking spoilers. The next thing we're going to be doing is RudeBoyz RankUp. So we'll catch you over there. We will not be talking about No Way Home spoilers in that segment. So this is the No Way Home free zone safe space. We're talking a web of safeness. How about that?
Give me a safe space.
So, No Way Home. I can't believe Peter and MJ fucked like porno style. That was crazy.
On the roof of MIT.
That happened, yeah. That was like yeah, we got in.
And then Peter got in.
You know, you make me wanna shout. That was the thing. That did not happen. But it was a lot of visual sex. No, wait a minute. What? I don't know. It was just a lot of fun stuff.
Get
to
one
watch.
eggnog in this guy.
Get one eggnog. I'm talking about visual sex. Yes, this movie pretty much fucking delivered.
It did.
Short of being, here's the 6 villains, the Sinister Six.
Yeah,
that was the one thing it didn't do.
Of the original Sinister Six, we had 2.
In that crew, yes. Well, 3.
Three.
Doc Ock, Electro, and Sandman.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so.
So.
I'm gonna forget, so I'm gonna say it right now.
Okay.
Hey, remember when I said that it was cool to see Thomas Hayden Church and the dude who played Lizard?
Yeah.
Turns out
that wasn't them.
They just cut that from Spider-Man 3 and Amazing Spider-Man 1, and they just superimposed it into this movie. They reused that footage. I was curious. I'm like, why weren't they credited? Because they weren't in the fucking movie. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
Huh.
Go figure. So anyway.
What the fuck is Thomas Hayden Church doing?
I don't know.
What the fuck is Roos fucking... Reese Ferdinand doing?
I have no idea what his name is.
I don't know.
Kilo Wakanda.
Fucking Kirk Connors.
Yep. Kirk Connors.
Fuck is he doing?
This movie fucking did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this movie was so good.
Like, Look, we'll try to do a. I don't want to say plot synopsis, but we'll move into the thing. It picks up immediately right after Far From Home.
Yep. Where
Peter's like, oh shit, there's Mr. Great Identity. It's out. He swings Mary Jane away.
Yeah, because fucking New York is a bunch of fucking animals.
Listen, I work there. That's true. Bing bong. So that's going on. You know, Happy and Aunt May are, not reconciling, but they're breaking up.
They're breaking up because Aunt May's like,
Far From Home.
Aunt May's like, yo, piss off. Look at me. I'm fucking hot.
Exactly.
I could do better than you.
Well, he was grieving. His friend died, so.
Yeah, I think he wanted. He wanted that sympathy sex a little too long.
Yeah, probably.
And
maybe he was getting the feelings.
Happy was happy.
May Parker, yeah. Little Mr. Happy was happy.
Yeah. Not at that point.
No, not at that point.
Yeah.
So then there's some legal proceedings going on, and I was like, Tom's sitting right next to me, and I'm like, Tom, I think it's happening. They keep talking about lawyers. They keep talking about litigation. And if they didn't happen, I would have been disappointed. But it did happen, everybody. Remember we were talking about Kevin Feige said that Charlie Cox is back in the MCU?
Yup.
He is back in the MCU, baby boys
Yup.
and girls. He was the legal counsel for Peter and Aunt May.
Yep.
Not happy. Who cares? And you don't get any Daredevil stuff.
Well,
you get somebody throws a brick into the Parker apartment. Peter goes to catch it. Murdoch grabs it right before him.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And it was like, if you weren't going to give me in suit Daredevil palling around with Spider-Man, I'm fine with what you just gave me right there. You gave me that wink and a nod, like, all right, yeah, you did
just
it.
Wait. Just wait.
Right.
That's pretty much what that said.
Yep. There's a subplot of them not being able to get an MIT because of all the controversy that's following them. So what Peter does in
Flash gets into MIT with some weird blonde dye job. He kind of looked like a Indian version of Ellen DeGeneres.
In classic Peter Parker fashion, he tries to make things right on his own. Takes the weight of the world on his shoulders. Goes to Doctor Strange.
Yes.
And he's like, "Listen, I need your help." So they concoct a memory erasing spell, as we've all seen in the trailers. It goes awry, and what happens is those who know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man slip through into this universe.
Yeah.
And that means all universes that
Know.
I mean, to be fair, all the movie universes we've seen. It's not like 616 Hydro Man shows up. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you only get the movie incarnations.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get a run-in with Alfred Molina, returning as Dr. Octavius.
So good.
Dr. Octopus. They have a fight scene in the...
on a
bridge. On like an overpass.
Yeah.
He gets some Stark tech in him. Peter's able to kind of hack into it, and
that was fucking awesome.
That was pretty good.
That was funny.
I was like, "Oh, here we go!" Like, here, everybody gets ramped up. Like, no, it was actually like he Bluetooth connected to his tentacles, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, like Peter was like raising his arm, and the tentacles were like,
he had some fun with it.
So
the jokey stuff. A couple misses, but like I think it worked out pretty well.
Okay.
Like it was very the relationship we get between the young three main characters and like Happy and May or other characters that we're gonna mention worked. Didn't seem terribly forced. I liked it a lot.
Right. Though we were saying that it didn't seem like Cumberbatch was like
it didn't seem like he was really kind of getting in it.
Again, I think it wasn't his.
Yeah.
His
he was
movie.
phoning it in.
Yeah,
a little bit.
A little bit. I feel like it was.
And we'll speed this up. Green Goblin gets introduced in the Power Rangers costume, but not for long. Peter and Stephen Strange meet up again, and then he gives him the whole thing. He's like, "Listen, these villains aren't from this world. We gotta get them the fuck out."
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, they die. So we're sending them to their deaths, and Peter's not okay with that. So
well, at first he was.
He realized that they all die.
Right.
Like once you got Norman, who died. Once you got Otto, who died.
Right.
Once you got Lizard, who died. They're all like, "Oh, you all die in your movies," which I've always hated in comic book movies. Like when you get a big enough villain, your Apocalypses, your Ultrons, like let them fucking live. Hela. Let them fucking live, man.
Yeah, and at first he was just like, "Look, this isn't my responsibility."
Right.
And May,
which like, I get. It's like listen, they don't belong in this world. But like
But
I think Norman was able to manipulate May enough to be like, "Listen, like, I'm touched in the head. Can you help me, please?"
Yeah.
And then May, with the heart of gold, decides to help everybody out.
That don't work out too well.
It does not work out too well because they kill Aunt May.
So, all right, before that,
right,
we did finally get the "with great power comes great responsibility" line.
Well, I mean, that was there. That was that scene.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think the hit killed her. Well, yeah, fatally wounded her, and then she died. But yes, you're right. You get the great power comes great responsibility.
Yep.
Line.
So that now Peter's he's broken. He's broken, and Damage Control, who are just some schlubs who should just be cleaning shit up,
right,
all of a sudden are like Gestapo motherfuckers.
There's got to be
And-
some sort of reason for that.
Yeah,
why they
and-
went so militant.
And fucking start shooting at a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Chill your
yeah,
nuts.
17.
17, yeah.
Graduated
It's
high
like,
school.
chill your
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
No, absolutely.
May dies, which
May dies.
that ruined me a little bit.
I was very surprised, but not shocked. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like, because like you needed that. You needed to kind of move Peter away from all these pre-existing MCU stuff.
Yeah.
Which listen, I think is fine because you got to give it up to Iron Man in general to get this whole MCU thing started, and Sony just wants to milk the nut as much as they can and be like,
Milk
yes,
the nut?
our Lord and Savior Iron Man.
Can you milk
Spider-Man. No, milk the nut. You get your finger in there and just milk it. You gotta look up your anatomy book. So the villains are running amok. They're all like super powered. Not super powered, but they're like
supercharged?
They're supercharged. Yes.
The
Electro
only-
definitely got a. He
Upgrade.
definitely got an upgrade. 100%.
Yeah,
Obviously, he doesn't look like a blue monster.
I
He
mean,
doesn't look like a
fucking
Dr.
Lizard
Manhattan
is
guy.
well. He's a fucking naked lizard man.
Yep.
We get a much better costume for Green Goblin.
Yes.
He has like he's wearing like a torn up hoodie and pants that are
and
like.
it works. It sounds like nonsense, but it works.
It really does work.
Yes.
Probably the only person in any incarnation that could pull off a ripped up looking hoodie. That was supposed to be a knock at Ben Reilly,
Oh.
but I failed.
Swing and a miss.
It was.
But no, he looks.
Swing.
All right, fine. I'll give you that. Yep. 2 points to Tom.
Can sleep tonight.
Yep, please.
Forever.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. Pete's obviously broken up. The
Oh
villains are
my
running
god,
amok.
he's fucking destroyed.
Who can help Peter Parker? Maybe.
So, okay, so when he's fighting Doctor Strange,
Right.
he ends up stealing
Oh, yeah, that
Strange's
happens too,
sling ring.
Yeah.
He gives it to Ned and he gives like this box to MJ.
Yeah. The box. Oh my god. The box containing the whatchamacallit.
The fucked up spell.
Yeah, the fucked up spell.
And it
Actually, real quick about Aunt May's death. That little Tom Holland kid, he can act. He
yeah.
can fucking act, bro. He was like, damn, like I'm feeling it. I mean, I wasn't, but it was like, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty good acting, I have to say.
He's a good
An
actor.
MCU movie, that's pretty good.
That
Even like
was-
his whole like the fucking Infinity War when he was dying,
Yeah.
and Endgame when he came back. We were like, damn kid,
Yeah.
where do you go?
He's a good actor.
He's a good little actor.
He can do
Yeah.
things.
Can't wait for him to just fucking be saddled with Nathan Drake. Whatever.
You know, I hope that movie's good.
I hope it's good too.
I hope
but
that-
I can't see Nathan Drake having emotional range. Let me phrase that. I have never seen Nathan Drake have emotional range. So, you okay, sleepy boy?
I am Sleepy Boy.
How's the 5 hour, dude?
I did.
Okay.
Shut
It
up.
did not. I should say.
Shut up.
So anyway, Ned's got the sling ring.
He's got the sling ring,
just got that
so
box.
he's like, oh, find Peter, because Peter kind of just goes off the grid.
Yeah.
Because he's just filled with rage and
He's
whatnot.
broken.
Yeah. So he's like, find Peter. I wish I could find Peter, and it opens up an alleyway.
Right. And you see like
And
the
you
eyes and shit.
Yeah, and you see Spider-Man
Uh-huh.
comes through the like little sling ring portal. If you missed that, I would have loved it.
But it's not our Peter.
No, it's Andrew Garfield,
Yep.
which is amazing.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait for that joke.
So then,
Well, it's revealed that he came into the universe also,
yeah.
along with Electro and Lizard.
So like, then they have a little quip session
Yep.
and
Well,
whatnot.
funny stuff.
Yeah.
And it's good to see Andrew Garfield back in it.
Yeah.
I out of the three, I feel like he's the weakest,
Mm.
but he definitely. I was glad that he was able to get one more shot.
Yeah.
To kind of just, prove the haters. So then they do it again. They're like, okay, let's find Peter. Find Peter. And then this old man walks in, and who is that?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey
And he's
Maguire.
actually in shape. He doesn't
Yeah.
look like a bloated piece of shit like he does in his movies.
Well, yeah, he's kind of, and then they have like a little web shoot session.
Yeah.
Two Spider-Men just webbing it up.
Just fucking just webbing in each other's faces in an old lady's kitchen.
As they do, you
let's
know.
just touch.
I remember that famous. I think that was McElhaney who wrote that. That was pretty good. It's a fucking Spider-Man cut joke. Come on. Meh.
You're an idiot.
Is McElhaney a writer? She was a.
Anyway, yeah.
Yep. So they go find Peter.
They go find Peter.
You get all three Spider-Men.
Yeah, because
Spider-Maning it up.
Yeah, because they're
they're
like
smarts.
They're like, oh well, where would he go? And
right.
I don't know. I figured it would be like Avengers Tower or some shit.
Yeah, but they had that moment on the high school roof.
Oh, was that? Was that the roof? Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't tell because that scene was dark, so couldn't tell because it didn't look the same.
Right.
So Ned and MJ console him, which is great, and then Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, they show up and they're talking about how
they've all lost somebody.
They all lost someone, and you find out that Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man went fucking dark.
Yeah,
did some horrible shit.
Well, I mean, he doesn't say it like that extent. He says it he stopped pulling his punches.
Yeah,
he wasn't broken. He wasn't how can I put this? He wasn't I'm trying to think of another comic character that once his world ended, like an Old Man Logan sort of thing,
Right.
Once he's like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out. On his own terms, basically.
Yeah.
But they all grieve together, and they try to work through it.
Yeah.
They do a nice little Peter Parker science segment. Which,
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that? Because that was the first time I think Tobey Maguire has been in a laboratory.
Ever.
Besides the one he got fucking bitten on.
Yeah. I enjoyed the fuck out of that.
They talk about their the webs.
Yes.
Which is fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So with just the three of them, kind of goofing around, palling around. There's one bit where Ned is like, "Oh, Peter, look over here," and they're all like, "Who? What?" It's like, "Oh, you mean him," or something like that.
Yeah.
It was pretty well done.
And then they go into a fight,
right?
Trying to get all. Yeah, you should, and this movie really just it does a great job making you really hate Jameson.
Yeah, no, he's kind of a scumbag.
It makes you you're just you want to see something happen.
He was basically just like an ambulance chaser every time Peter Parker was around to just be like, oh, there he is, he is. What sort of menacing shit is he doing right now? Which totally works in his character.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So I guess he is canon at MCU because he didn't disappear.
Yeah, no, I mean he was introduced in Far From Home.
Yeah.
So that's it. You got Jameson.
Yeah.
Hey. I got Jameson upstairs.
Ooh.
But so you get this one shot of all three Spider-Men getting into scene, and they all do their own fucking Spider-Man poses.
Yeah.
Ugh, good shit, man. That'll be my. I don't know if I give a shit about Facebook. That'd be my Facebook cover photo. Just the three of them. Ugh, loved it. So they're able to cure pretty much everybody else. Norman and Pete, MCU Pete.
Yeah.
Tom Holland Peter fight it out.
He's about to kill him with his glider.
He's about to kill him with his own glider because he wants to fuck him up.
Yeah, because he murdered Aunt May.
Toby stops him.
Gets stabbed.
Norman gets stabbed, but it's okay because he gets stabbed a lot. Tobey Maguire says he's just like, it's okay, I get stabbed a lot. So then Pete goes back to Doctor Strange, who's trying to keep the multiverse intact because once that spell kind of went a little more haywire, it started breaking apart. So you get some Easter eggs. You see Rhino and Scorpion and Kraven. That's definitely once it comes out on DVD or streaming or whatever like that, pause it, check it out. Yeah. Definitely check that shit out. And then Pete pulls the trigger and he's like, listen, let's go back to square one. Yeah. Erase Peter Parker. Because everybody who's trying to sneak into this universe knows about Peter Parker. Let's take Peter Parker out. So he says goodbye to the two Spider-Mans, which was fucking great.
Which, real quick, Andrew Garfield got to redeem himself.
Yes. Okay. So in the trailer, everybody saw MJ kind of falling off and Tom Holland kind of going for her. Andrew Garfield. That was one of my favorite moments. Maybe my top 3 moments in that movie.
I was just like, no.
Yeah. So Andrew Garfield's able to kind of
redeem
himself.
Yeah.
Thank you, and save the girl.
Yeah.
Properly.
And not break
That
her
was a good moment.
fucking neck and make her head bounce off the concrete floor.
Another good moment when they say goodbye.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like, Tom's thanking him for paving the way.
Yeah.
And being a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He says goodbye to his friends. He promises to see them again.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Strange goes through with the spell.
Yep.
Then we get not really an epilogue, but almost like the final chapter.
Yeah.
Where Pete hunts down MJ and Ned, who are living their lives. They're going to MIT.
Yep.
And he doesn't really introduce himself. You know what I mean? He does, but he doesn't hey, by the way, I love you. We've been in, we've in a different timeline, basically. We're to be together.
He sees
how happy they are.
How happy they are, how good they are, and he doesn't want to put them back into his fucking bullshit life.
Right. Exactly.
We learned that MJ does have a power of slow healing. Dude, come on.
All right, well, maybe she got cut again. Who cares?
Then
maybe she's a hypochondriac. Not a hypochondriac.
Or maybe she liked the Band-Aid.
Hemophiliac.
Maybe she liked it there because it left a memory of Peter. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Or maybe she had a piercing up there.
Maybe.
Would be a weird place to get a piercing.
Yeah, listen, kids these days,
Kids
they
are
pierce
weird.
whatever. So then, Pete gets his own apartment because he's unknown anymore. He's not known by the Avengers. I mean, Spider-Man is. Spider-Man still exists. Peter Parker is a blank slate now.
Visits Aunt May's.
Visit Aunt May's grave.
Happy shows up.
They banter for a bit. Not banter. They chat.
Talk.
Yeah. Banter.
You know what the word banter means.
That's why I fucking changed it.
You shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Maybe I fucking slipped. All right.
Fucking slip this in your mouth.
That's disgusting.
Web shooting.
And then final bit, you get Pete making his own costume, which is probably the most comic book accurate Spider-Man costume we've seen. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've seen Scarlet Witch, comic accurate, Vision, Captain America, Luke Cage, Hulk.
Yeah.
They always do that funny shit.
This
was fucking...
If you can't have a comic accurate Hulk costume, come on.
Right, true, yeah. But yeah, so overall great movie. The two post-credit scene. The post-credits was just, kind of like a teaser / proto trailer for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. The mid-credits. Hey, remember Venom, everybody? Remember when Venom got transported into the MCU?
Yep.
We talked about it in our Venom episode. He gets transported back, but leaves a little bit of something. I'm not talking about a bill. Yep, a little bit of the symbiote. He left the bill. He left the bill at the bar. Remember? He was like, pay the bill, and then he disappears.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of symbiote. So, like I said to Tom off when we weren't recording, a lot of fucking shit going on in the MCU right now. You got symbiotes and timey-wimey shit and magic and multiverses and the 10 rings and fucking Secret Avengers or Thunderbolts or the Young Avengers.
I think Hawkeye might be the
Prime.
most. I think Hawkeye might be the most stable.
Oh, the Thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny though, because think about it. We got to see once Hawkeye ends. We got to see where that kind of fits. That must be concurrent with, whatchamacallit? Holy shit, with No Way Home. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All in all, definitely top. It's up there.
100%.
As
top 3.
Yeah, easily.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. Because I want to see this movie again.
Yep. Yeah, definitely me too.
Who the fuck knows? I might end up seeing it in theaters again.
Nice. Yeah, if your brother wanted to check it out or something like that,
yeah.
So watching fucking Matrix Revolutions. Resurrection. Whatever. Just watch the first one.
We're watching it.
I don't want to watch it.
Too bad.
I don't want to.
Your Christmas is ruined. Welcome to a Wilkesburg Christmas.
RudeNation, we are back once again to our Twitch.tv channel, RudeBoyz469. That was a weird way to say that URL. RudeBoyz. Oh my God. Twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. We're obviously new to this. Yeah, we're new to this. God damn it.
Are you new to this?
Blah, 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 blah,
You want me to
blah.
open that for you?
No, I can do this. These ones are easy. These ones are easy.
Yeah?
I'm not a lefty, though. Hang on. I got this thing in my hand. Up. Oh.
Always the excuse with this guy. Oh.
Excuse me. I don't know if we're allowed to brand this, but
Get some rebel coffee going.
the internet's bad boy over here. Fuck the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking, what's Twitch gonna do? Not post our two fucking videos?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I'm clearly capable of doing that myself.
Yeah, I know. Twitch, don't worry. We're our own fucking worst enemy.
So we got a RudeBoyz RankUp going on. Live action Spider-Man movie costumes. We are fresh from No Way Home. We will not be spoilering.
Jesus Christ.
We won't be saying any spoils. Why did I say it that way? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the fucking app up too, so we can chat with the nobody here with us.
Yeah.
Yes. So we do have 2 No Way Home costumes
That we are not talking about.
No, that we are talking about, but we're not going to discuss about them. They were already showed off in action figures and shit and T-shirts. So we're just going to go over the basic visual of them. So don't worry, this is a safe spot. If you do want to hear our free talking No Way Home chat, you can find that on this week's episode of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, which is also this episode that this rank up is part of. And I have a headache. I need a drink.
From Rebels. Hardcore.
Clink it up. Good Lord.
Holy shit.
This is what? Marshmallow mocha? Yeah. Wow, wait.
These things are dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Dangerously tasty.
But we're going to go in chronological order of all the live action Spider-Man costumes. We have this up right here. If you're not familiar with our tier list, I did tweak it a little bit since last time. Yes, we did. Top ranking. Such good shit. Very, I think it's explainable. Explainable? It's very easily explainable. I'll drink to that is our next tier down. It's fine is the tier below that. Those are like our 3 good positive ones. Our 3 negative ones, starting from worst to less best, is it's trash. That is a, I mean, the amount of times you've said that in the past, 3 hours is tremendous.
Yeah, well,
so,
look, things need to stop being trash.
Before that is Oh Come On, which we have to say it.
Oh, come on!
And then before that is What Were They Thinking? So there you go. That's our definitive ranking. We're still willing to tweak this a little bit. We also do this thing because it is the RudeBoyz rank up. So if we can't reach a consensus, you and I have a veto. Mm-hmm. We can basically be like, you know what? No, fuck you. It's going in this. Mm-hmm. Whether it's you think I rank it too high or you rank it too low or whatever. Right. So we have 1 veto each, which we don't have to use. As you know, like I know with our MCU one, we were pretty much in a good consensus. Yeah. And it's good for strategy. You know, if we want to be like, no, I'm going to veto that. You know, we've never vetoed a veto yet. This is still our second RudeBoyz rank up. And if anyone is willing to join us in the chat, the audience would get a veto as well. So just, let us know. I got the chat open for the RudeBoyz469 Twitch channel. Yeah, apparently we're not being shown as streaming. Great. This is wonderful. This is a great start. You saw it, though. I know. We have somebody in the chat. We have a certain somebody in the chat there, Tommy Boy. We are now. Yes, thank you. Yes, awesome. Thank you, love. All right, so let's hit it. Let's go in chronological order. We're not going to touch those 2 No Way Homes. And again, no spoilers. Those 2 costumes we're just going to talk about visually. The end. Mm-hmm. First costume we're talking about is Mr. Tobey Maguire's homemade Spider-Man costume. That was the one he wrestled Bonesaw in. Bonesaw is ready. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. And then he said some homophobic thing Tobey Maguire did. It's unacceptable in this day and age. But his costume. What do you think? It's the classic homemade costume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does that old chestnut.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna see that. Actually, we're gonna see that only once more. The homemade costume that Andrew Garfield had was literally just Spider-Man mask with a fucking hoodie.
Yeah.
Not worth my time.
Well,
Where does this one go,
that's
Tom?
not
Where do you
worth
think?
Your time, but other costumes with hoodies are worth your time.
Generally speaking, yes, they are.
Jesus, you gotta get your priorities straight, boy.
My priorities are straight as an arrow, my man.
I'm gonna...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Say your piece. We'll call this the wrestler costume, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get that label in.
There you go. I'm gonna go.
So good. Sorry.
I'm gonna with the homemades. I'm gonna go with it's fine. Like
okay.
It's good. It's not. It's nothing special.
Right.
It's It is what it is.
Okay,
like,
I hear that. Let's move that over to. No, I'm cool with that.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely like in the two, like neutral categories. But I would put it in the more positive portion of that. Please, right. No, you're good there. That's good. That's good.
What's the worst that can happen? Fall
Bruh.
in the rig? Come on.
Moving on to the more iconic. This is the Sam Raimi suit. This is the Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
The Raimi suit is what they call it in video games. They call it in pretty much all sort of multimedia.
Yeah.
It is very typical of the classic 616 costume. It has the raised webs, which we talked about this off air. I was never a fan of.
Really?
Yeah, like I just didn't like the. I don't know. I thought it just the webs stood out more. I guess that's the point. But it's just but it is still very iconic.
Yes.
I would personally put it in. It's fine, Tom.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other sort of feedback to it, or?
I mean, for it being the first one of its kind on, I mean, big screen wise. When I talk, I mean, if we wanted to get really deep, we could go into like the 1970s television show.
You know what? I was thinking about that, but those are very junk. Those are very like. I mean, if we really wanted to fill out this list in all the different tiers, it would definitely fit there. Just gonna ask the chat real quick. How do we all look? Does this looks like a good stream? Is it complete garbo? Oh yeah, you got it open. Okay, cool. Great.
Yes.
So, are we willing to put the Raimi suit in? It's fine. And you know what? How about this? We did talk about the RudeNation getting their own veto. How about we? So what happens is Tom and I will go through this. Once we're done, if the RudeNation wants to move something, we'll give them one. Yeah. Because usually there's going to only be one person with us anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So
it's fine.
Yeah. So we're going to move the Raimi suit into It's Fine.
Yeah.
Now, there was a second version of the Raimi suit. I didn't think like it was that changeable. He usually wore it in Spider-Man 2. It looks very much the same. It's just tweaked a little bit.
The webbing was more black, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But like again, it's the same look. It's just different. It's just a little different.
Right.
So. But obviously, the bigger change in that Sam Raimi verse is the black costume. This is the symbiote version of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. It is pretty much black with silver. It's got it's almost got like a weird bastard version of the Sam Raimi spider. Like instead of the 616, big venom wings, you want to call them, which is what they are technically in the comics.
Yeah.
It's just like a weird claw, basically.
Yeah. I put this with, what were they thinking?
I was kind of thinking that too.
Like, it just looked like, as a fan, obviously, I mean, fuck's sakes, I'm wearing...
There you go. Can you get it? Yeah, you can get it.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I think when you come with the iconic 616 stuff... Oh, you've been working out? With the iconic 616 costume.
Weirdo.
I don't think it looks right. I think it was handled good. One of my favorite scenes in Spider-Man 3, which that phrase doesn't get said a lot, is the bell tower scene. And I think how they made it more of like a weird latexy, it's a real organism, like rip apart stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? I I like how it was completely visually though. I would think, what were they thinking? Because again, I'm used to the 616 stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and again,
I'm pretty sure he still did the webs like that. Like he didn't even do like the back.
Yeah, no, it was still coming from his his wrist.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but yes, Venom as a character was
In Spider-Man 3, yes.
Yeah, in Spider-Man 3 was not good. We've said several times that Sandman was actually like
Sandman was much better,
the better part,
much better villain in that movie.
The better part.
I liked Venom. I liked Topher Grace as an anti-Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He was just a like a flip of the coin. You know, it wasn't like I know I just completely backpedaled on everything I said with the 616 Venom, but like that interpretation of Venom, I like. Costume wise, again, I didn't like the costume.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, nah, I put this with what were they thinking.
We're gonna put it what were they thinking. We see a lot of discourse in the chat right now. We'll make any changes as we see fit. But once you boys get through what we're going with, now we're moving into the amazing. We're moving into the first reboot franchise of the Spider-Man films. Andrew Garfield taking the helm. I said, we did not do the homemade suit in this case. So we're dealing with the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. I will be honest, I do not like this. And I can feel a veto coming.
I disagree with you.
Well, yeah.
I
respectfully disagree.
I see. I
think they tried to go too different. Excuse me.
No.
Yes, I think so. That's my opinion.
Well, your opinion's wrong.
They made him look like an alien and shit. Like I wasn't feeling it.
I kind of see. I'm surprised you don't like these costumes.
I didn't say these. I'm talking about this one in particular.
Well, I'm saying like both of these costumes have a Bagley feel.
Definitely not.
With the eyes, absolutely. Okay, fine.
We're looking at more Bagley than you have.
We're clearly looking at two different costumes.
Yeah, we're looking at this one. You looking at that one?
All right. See, you don't got the mask on.
Listen, I got the fucking picture that I could.
No,
all right,
look,
I'm sorry.
You did bad.
Yeah. There's no good way to put the picture. Hang on, we're doing a little technical stuff. Please, because I'm gonna be blocking the chat. I'm gonna be blocking that. Upper right's the chat, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, what about right there?
That's not what that means. No, this is the screen, Tom.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I put it above the chat? Can I friggin' drag it? I can't do. I don't know what I'm doing. It's too much pressure. Maybe next time. How about that?
Do you want me to hold the microphone while you're trying to figure this out, guy?
No, because I'm giving up right now.
Okay.
That's classic Sherm give up.
Yeah. That's what I've been dealing with for 5 friggin' years doing this.
You want to describe the picture? How about that? Since our beautiful faces are blocking it.
I mean, it's me on the in the Spider-Man outfit.
Okay. Fantasyland.
What?
Fantasyland over here.
Nah, I dig this one because it was like his first, not his first suit, but it was like his first like attempt at like when he was like I'm Spider-Man, like
I'm Spider-Man.
I like the fact that it has like the blue is definitely more accented than like say like the rainy suits.
Look at you, accented.
Yeah, I use big words. I have a thesaurus. Shut up. So like I have to say, yeah, I'm with this costume. I'm gonna go with.
I'm listening. No, we're good. Keep talking. Where are you gonna put it?
Whoa, we're gonna be upside down.
No, the camera's doing some weird shit. So
okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna put it with.
Oh, covers the chat. That's interesting. And then I can lower the chat.
Wow.
We're learning. Figuring shit out.
Yeah.
Mwah. Love it. Thank you for that.
Thank you, love.
We're back. Okay.
Honestly, because I'm such a sucker for the Andrew Garfield movies, like, I wish we had a one between. I'll drink to that.
Making more here.
And I said I wish. Calm down.
So where would you put it, Tommy? Just your gut.
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Because I'm a sucker for the Andrew Garfields.
I'm vetoing that. And it's going to. You know what? I won't bump it too far down. I'll put it down to what were they thinking? Because I don't outwardly hate it. I just don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I see the chat says it's fine.
All right. Well, again, listen. The chat's got one veto, so, and I used mine. So what were they thinking? Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume I like a lot more.
Okay.
That is, those are some Bagley eyes. That I like a lot more. I would put that into. See, you know what I don't like about it, and you made light of this when we did RudeBoyz Go to the Movies for Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. It is very baggy. Like it doesn't. It's not a good fit.
See, I felt like the first one was more baggy.
It could have been.
Yeah.
But I think it was a little more noticeable in Amazing Spider-Man 2 because it's just more iconic. It's more like classic. You know what I mean?
Yes, I got it.
Oh, 100%. Yes, 100%. Yeah, the dichotomy between the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield. One of them played a really good Peter Parker. One of them played a good Spider-Man. We'll leave that to your interpretation. And but anyway, so the Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume. Do I want to be bold? Do I want to be bold?
Ooh. So, come on.
You know what? I wish there was a different tier.
No, we can't keep making
tiers. That's pretty funny. I put that and I'll drink to that.
I'll agree to that.
All right. I love the eyes, 100%, and I love how it looks. It is the most comic accurate suit on this list, and it looks great. Yeah. There's interpretation.
Yeah, so should we just put all of the MCU ones?
The MCU ones are really good. No, the MCU ones are really good. So we got Tom Holland's homemade suit. You see this in a little bit in Civil War, but he kind of like once he loses the Stark suit is what it's called in video games at least. This is what he kind of reverts back to. He fights the Vulture. He fights the Shocker in it at the end, towards the end of Homecoming. It's a homemade suit. It's fine. I mean, I'm just basing it off of what we said earlier. I'm cool with whatever. I think a good.
I'm surprised you're putting it so low.
Really? Oh, because of the hoodie.
Well, no, it's very Scarlet Spider-ish. I'm
it's
surprised.
Got a hoodie on it.
Dude, it's
not a matter of it's the whole package of it's Scarlet Spider's whole package. You know what I mean?
Pouches and all.
Pouches, outside web shooters.
Yeah.
The whole shebang-a-bang. A Sharpie fucking tarantula drawn on him, basically. The MCU Tom Holland movies also gave us the expressive eyes.
Okay.
Of, like, the John Romitas. And even with the homemade suit, like, it still has the expressive eyes in it.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah, it was a little Scarlet-y, a little early Miles. Yes, thank you, chat. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
And I like that. So there was this one little bit with the I think it was talked about in Civil War, where the expressive eyes, the lenses that he has, help control his Peter Tingle. And even his homemade suit does that too, because he knows he's getting in like sensory overload, basically. So we're gonna move that. Get the fuck out of there. There we go. It's fine. Okay. All right. Tom Holland's Stark suit. Again, a little bit of tweak between Homecoming and Civil War, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's got the web pits, which I know you love, and
it's the only reason that's gonna be low. I hate web pits.
I know you do. Camera shutters, yes. That's a very good look. That's smart. I like that.
I never caught that.
No.
Yeah.
The Stark suit.
Yeah.
I like it. Would I drink to that? I would think it's fine. For me.
Yeah, it's fine. The web pits. If it didn't have web pits, it would be such good shit.
Such good shit. Wow. Our first such good shit.
Not yet.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving the Stark suit to it's fine. God damn it. Touch screen, touch mouse, get over here. There we go. It's like, no, here, right? The Iron Spider suit. Iron Spider suit, teased in Homecoming, made its full-ass debut in Infinity War, Endgame, Far From Home.
Such good shit.
It's basically, it's such good shit, yeah.
Such good shit, man.
When did he see the, when did you first get the spider legs? Was that in the fight with Thanos, right? On Titan?
No. Didn't we see them on Earth?
I don't
in
think
space.
So. In space, right?
Yep,
in space you saw it?
In space, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he got almost like
on the ship.
blown out of the window. You're right. Such good shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Done. This is a good costume. And what's good, like, about, let's say, Spider-Man PS4, a lot of these costumes, actually, I think all of these fucking costumes are, I think maybe except for the black suit, are in Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
Technically 5, because they did introduce the 2 No Way Home suits also that we have featured in here. The Iron Spider suit I think is great. I think with the I want to call them tentacles. They're like fucking legs. They're legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you put the wrong suit up.
Nope. Oh, what do you mean?
Because I'm seeing arms on...
I think that one had arms. I don't know. So Tom's talking about the 2 No Way Home suits that were pre-revealed, and I think these are pictures of the action figure. So, listen, whatever it shows is on the internet. We ain't gonna talk about it that much, but
the internet never lies.
The internet never lies. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Night Monkey, aka the stealth suit, aka some sort of Spider-Man noir wink and a nod that they were doing. I wasn't a big fan. I really. It was almost like they were just like, let's get him in a different suit. It'll be funny. Like, nah.
Yeah, I go with. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could stick with that. It would have been, what were they thinking of, oh, come on? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, oh, come on, like, that to me is one of the worst parts of, Far From Home. Yeah.
Yeah, when he's, like, in Italy or something like that.
Yeah.
Fighting Molten Man.
Yeah.
Not Molten Man. The Elemental. And then, I don't want to say finally, but then you have this is called the Advanced Suit. This is the suit that Peter Parker fabricates in the jet right before his big fight with Mysterio.
Yes.
This is the red and black suit. This has the red with the black accents, like similar to his the Stark suit with red and blue. I like it. I think that this is a very good suit. I wish that he was in this more than the Iron Spider suit. Just because, like, I feel like the Iron Spider suit should have been like if I was Peter Parker, I would never get rid of the Iron Spider suit.
Yeah.
Like, nanotech, the fucking arms, like, you're good to go. Like, it's bulletproof.
Yeah.
The advanced suit, like, I forget, did he lose the armor or some shit? Mysterio beat it out of him or something?
Yeah. Mysterio beat the piss out of him.
Well, yeah, that is true.
And then he winds up in a field.
And he's wearing like we should put the football jersey in here that he's rolling around in.
Yeah, okay. This goes with such good shit.
Yeah?
I love this.
This is one of your favorites.
I'm a sucker for red and black.
Right.
This also kind of reminds me of Superior Spider-Man a little bit.
And you're a big fan of that costume.
Yes.
Yeah, the red and the black I think is a good look. That's
a
good color palette,
yes.
color scheme, if you will.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move that to such good shit.
Yep.
Okay. So we are done with the costumes from Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, Homecoming, and Far From Home. We are now going to touch upon the 2 revealed suits out of No Way Home. Again, pre-revealed and everything like that. We're just going to go completely on aesthetics. Nothing else about it. We're going to call them... Actually, I don't even know what a lot of these costumes are called. Yes, that was a scene of Tom Holland, Peter Parker showing his smarts. Yeah, even to the point that Happy was like, oh,
yeah.
Right.
Wow, you're exactly like Tony.
Yeah. Which was like, I'm sure people were like, get out of the, like, he could be smart without Tony Stark. But it's like, he was smart without Tony Stark. Done.
He can also have his own enemies without Tony Stark.
That is true,
like, that was the one thing that was like bugging me about like
It was broken a lot of people.
Like
but again, that was
like the Spider-Man, like the Homecoming,
and Far From Home.
yeah, where it was just like, hey, these guys have a gripe with Tony Stark. Oh, you're Tony Stark's protege? Fuck you.
Well, 100%. And I think a lot of it again is Sony just trying to dick ride Marvel Studios and being like yes, Iron Man is a god. Yep. Yes. Please, everything about Iron Man, the world revolves around Iron Man, and it not necessarily doesn't have to.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're trying to do with the Sony's Spider-Man universe, whatever the fuck they're calling it, to be like, no, Spider-Man's going to stand on his own. But is he? What are you doing, Sony?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sorry, back on topic. The black and gold suit.
Yes.
Has some gauntlets on it.
I'm a fan of the gauntlets.
I'm a fan of the gauntlets too. Yeah. I think it's a cool whatchamacallit. It's a cool color scheme. You don't see that a lot outside of like a spider armor in the comics or something like that.
It like black and
it's black with like gold accents.
Okay.
Like gold webs, basically. I mean, I'd be willing to put this in. It's fine.
Yeah.
We obviously know a little more than we're leading on to, but just how it looks straight up, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving this on over to it's fine. And then the final suit we're going to talk about tonight is, I don't even know what this one's called. It's basically kind of like a combination.
I call it spider armor as well.
It looks kind of spider armory.
Gold armor.
Yeah. It's kind of like the best way to describe it is almost like a visually, kind of like a Mark II spider, Iron Spider, like with that look, with like a different mask and like a gold spider, similar like the PS4 Spider-Man spider, similar but not exactly like it's definitely like red and black and gold.
Yeah.
Again, just going on aesthetics alone.
Yep.
I would say I'd drink to that.
Yeah, I do enjoy the.
It's similar to the PS4.
Yeah.
Which was a very like when you first saw it, you were like, okay, and then you played that amazing game, and you're like, yeah, all right, I'm into this costume a lot. So I'll put it into I'll drink for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm alright with that.
Can I use my touchscreen? Game changer. Except that was probably bad for the camera. All right, so we have.
Oh yeah, horrible. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, you saw it? It was bad.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
We got a veto getting.
No, I know we got. Let me just before we do any RudeNation vetoes. On top of our list, such good shit. The Iron Spider and the Advanced Suit.
Okay.
I'll drink to that. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the Gold Suit. We'll just call it Gold Suit.
Yeah.
No, because we got black and gold. I don't know.
It's Gold Suit.
Fine, Gold Suit.
All right.
The It's Fine is the Sam Raimi wrestling and Raimi suit. The Homecoming homemade suit, the Stark suit, and the black and gold suit. What were they thinking is the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 black costume and the Amazing Spider-Man 1 costume. That was my veto. You're welcome. To me. And, oh, come on. Night Monkey.
Yeah.
That is how it stands right now. We have a veto to be used. Let's hear it, chat. What do you got? We got a veto. We got a veto. We got a veto. Dun da 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 da. We should get a song. I don't know.
Yeah, right. We got
to be a lot complicated with more viewers.
We got to do a lot with
the second Iron Spider. Okay, so the gold suit we're talking about. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's a good veto.
Yeah.
Very much agree.
Boom shakalaka.
And Andrew stands alone.
Sorry there,
Andrew.
That's pretty good though. See, that's the highest non-MCU costume up there. Should we say the thing we were gonna say before? No, never mind. Mystery. It's a mystery. So that is where this one stands as of now, the RudeBoyz RankUp for the live-action Spider-Man movie costumes has been completed.
Yes.
We have with the help with the RudeNation, and I think we are good with this. I will not hit save yet because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's move on over to the Twitch studio on my end.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's where it stands off. Any other final words, Tommy? Spider-Man, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's, the coming year, we have a lot of Spider-Man stuff coming up.
We do. 60th anniversary.
It's
Spider-Man. I think that's how math works. I don't remember. 63?
Yeah.
No way to know. I can't do math. No, wait, it can't be 63. Amazing Spider-Man. Fantasy, I think, was 62.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
We live in an age of mystery.
Math is hard. Yeah, so that's where it stands. And there'll be plenty of Spider-Man content coming up this year, 2022. Big old Spider-Man year for your boys, for the nation. I would like to think so.
Chat's a little upset that we didn't say what we were gonna say.
Well, we could talk about that off air if that's something that you wanna do. Do I want to say it?
I mean,
I will say this. There is, and we'll talk about this, not, what am I trying to say? Spoiler filled.
Yeah.
But we're gonna, mark it out on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, which this episode is part of. So, but this segment right now will not be spoilery.
Yeah.
There is another suit in the movie, and I would say it's such good shit.
Yes.
That's all we're leaving it till.
Yes.
Yep, that is it. Yeah. And obviously we didn't give any details on the other No Way Home suits, minus how they look.
Yeah.
So, by all means, please see No Way Home.
Yes.
We just spoiled it on the episode.
Yeah.
We ain't spoiling it. Oh my god, I can't say that word. We are not spoiling it now because we want you to see it.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
All right.
Everyone should go see this movie.
Yes. So that was the RudeBoyz Rank Up. What a fun time that was, right? Definitely not recording this out of order. 100% not. Thank you for joining us, Rude Nation, for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. But before we end the show, we got the giving of the gifts, Tommy.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. So I've got my gift from you right here, right next to me. This is nice. And you got your gift right there.
Totally didn't wrap that because I can't wrap shit.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I know. I didn't wrap it.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't a... Oh, wait. You weren't trying to be modest.
No.
You're like, I can't rap.
All right. I'm
rap,
too white to
rap. A rap at a rap. Rap.
I like Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper is a dog.
Huh?
Parappa the Rapper is a dog.
So am I.
Yeah.
Bow.
There it is. All right.
You want to go first?
I got some.
I went first last year.
Did you?
I always go first.
All right. Take it easy. We got here...
I probably should have brought something to open.
Interesting. Technology and craft set.
Yes.
Interesting. And it's got glasses. I'm always a fan of glasses.
Oh, yes.
Interesting. Ice tongue. Cards.
Yes.
Coasters.
Yes,
Interesting.
They have, I believe they have,
Is that Booze Nut?
No, this one
I'm
doesn't.
looking at this back picture.
Oh.
Very cool, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll crack this open soon.
Yeah.
Crack it open after hours. After we record.
Yeah. Alright, so. Oof. Very nice wrapping. It has some poinsettias on it.
Yep.
Let's see. I like looking away as I'm unwrapping.
Okay.
That's the way I do it. Since I've been a wee lad.
Okay. Staring right at me.
I stare at you while I do it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Don't throw it at me. Okay, good. Up.
Alright, oh shit, that is awesome.
What is it, Tommy?
So, the old school Tiger X-Men game, that is fucking baller. And X of Swords.
Yep.
Holy fuck, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is fucking awesome. I actually had this when I was younger.
I had a feeling, yeah.
Like
I definitely had to get you into that.
Oh, man. That is, that's awesome. Oh. I used to curse at this thing. I can't wait.
You're going to be cursing again.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's never stopped.
No, never. X of Swords, man. Yep. Been wanting to read this one.
Okay. So.
I remember there being a Tiger. I think it just said Tiger Electronics.
Oh, probably. Yeah, no, it's like an updated
art
a little bit, but yeah.
That is awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All of us. And RudeNation, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you. On that note, we are officially wrapping up the episode of RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Yes.
And we're wrapping up 2021.
Ooh.
The next episode we're going to be recording, it's going to be the first episode of the month, first episode of the year. It's time, once again, for the Rudies, the bests of the year from your boys. RudeNation, we like to fucking go big on this episode. If you want to be a fun guest announcer or a presenter, if you will, present it. Yes, hit us up on our social medias. Let us know. We'll get something going on.
Yeah.
Anybody who's been on the podcast this year, come on down. It's a Black Star Gala, Black Tie Gala.
Hobbits?
Yep.
And the Hobbits will be there?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they have anything to present.
Oh, potato.
Oh my god. Yes. So Rudy's next episode of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus, first episode of 2022, and that'll do us right now. Like I said, hit us up on our social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just search for RudeBoyz469. You know what's funny, Tom? First time we have a YouTube.
You have a YouTube?
We do have a YouTube.
Fuck us.
I was able to. I had access to somebody's YouTube recently at a particular establishment, and somebody signed into YouTube. So what do you think I did? I found it, and I subscribed to us, and I liked more or less all the videos.
Absolutely.
That's how I roll, and RudeNation, that's how you all should roll.
Yeah.
You search for the RudeBoyz on YouTube, or you can do bit.ly/RudeBoyz RudeTube. That's all lowercase. You find that, subscribe to our stuff right there. I will do my best, God willing, to get this RankUp up on YouTube archives. I will try. He will fail. I will probably fail, but I'm going to try. So, that's really all I got to say about that. Our podcast, you can find that on Apple, Google, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn, but our home away from home is the Podbean network, and you can find that at rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Find your way home to that bean.
If you want to hit me up on social media, I'm at Twitter and Instagram at TESHERMS, TEH_SHERMS. And if you want to see this funky mixology and craft set that Tommy got for me, I'll be posting that on my mixology page at some point. You can find that at SherMixalot64.
You can find me at Tommy_Cash80. That's Cash with a K. You can message me, send me funny fucking memes, or just...
That's what I do.
Or just don't. I don't care.
Right. Tom loves to engage the audience.
Oh!
And we don't have an audience, so good.
No, exactly.
Easy
See,
for you.
I'm winning.
Oh, my God. And that'll do it, Nation. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays!
We'll see you next year on the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.